Not much.
Coach, with everything, I know you've lost obviously Silvio, Doak, Gerald, and Marcus. At any point in the season, do you even privately just kind of throw your hands up in the air and say, what next, or you just keep moving ahead?
No, we'll keep moving ahead. You know, I'd be lying if I said that, you know, frustration doesn't set in, but it didn't do any good to get hung up on that, because that didn't help you moving forward. So, you know, Marcus will be out tomorrow, so you know, we're gonna be down, but at least some men, but we still got good enough players. These guys were recruited to Kansas to play, and we just got to step up and play better than what we have been playing. At least what we played on Tuesday.
Is Marcus close?
I don't know. We were pretty encouraged yesterday, and then today he didn't take a step backwards, but very sore. So he probably won't do much, if anything, today, except just rehab, and so that obviously would put him out for tomorrow. But you know, we're hopeful maybe he can practice Sunday, maybe Monday. But the reality of it is, we're probably looking at next Saturday, best case scenario.
Last week it was a really difficult day, and you responded. Your team responded very well on Saturday. Do you expect that tomorrow? And is it kind of I mean, nothing's the same, but similar that you do have some things going on?
Yeah, but the things that are, I mean, to be honest with you, last Saturday was a bigger blow. You know, just from, you know, the build up, and then certainly you know, this situation with LeGerald did not come as a shock to me. I'd known he was dealing with some stuff, and so for me personally, even though, you know, it was obviously instant with everybody on the outside, you know, wasn't necessarily instant.
Yeah, LeGerald.
I haven't really decided. I'll wait for practice today, but we're going to obviously play big, different than what we have been playing. You know, we have to.
Yeah.
But I also think it gives us the best chance.
And I know there's no timetable for the return. How do you navigate the next few weeks? Knowing
with LeGerald?
Yeah, as far as
but we're moving on like we're not going to, you know, add him obviously.
Okay.
But the reality of it is, there's a great chance that he just needs to take care of some business, and so. But I don't think we approach it like we did Doak in December, where you know, every week you try to prepare that he's going to be back that week. I don't think you do that, not this time of year. So, you know, we think we'll get LeGerald back, and we don't know the time frame, but it's not going to be tomorrow by any stretch, and so or Monday, you know, or probably soon after that. So we need to make sure that we support him, but on the flip side, coach the guys that we got.
And if he is able to return, he's just easy to plug in because of his experience and all that. Easier anyway.
Easier. I don't know that easy would be I don't think you take somebody away from your team for however long it's going to be, and then all of a sudden you plug them in, and it's like that, because, you know, hopefully we'll have some other guys develop and play at a high level that maybe roles will be a little different by then. I don't know.
When you, in your career, when you sense that basketball has become tedious to your players, how do you help them recapture the joy?
Well, I don't know. You know, it happens with every team, and you know, I think that's kind of an unfair question, because we're stating it right after losses, and that's when everything is magnified, whether it be you know, positively it can be magnified if you win, and negatively it can be magnified if you don't. And 50% of the teams that play each and every night lose. So the whole thing is you cannot let things become situations because of disappointment in a short-term deal. Is it hard to get players to understand that and do that? Absolutely. We haven't experienced that a ton around here, but it is a situation where all teams go through something. They all go through something. You know, it's not right to talk about the league race, because right now we're not even in the league race, at least the way I see it, until we start, you know, doing some things to create some positive energy and wins moving forward, because there's so little margin for error. But the reality, we've been behind before. God dang, we've been behind with couple. I don't know if we've ever been behind 2 games, but we've been behind a game with 4 left or whatever, and win the league by 2 games. I mean, so there's a lot to play for. The thing about it is that I don't think that people understand on the outside. We're not the same team we were when we were in preseason 1 in the country. I mean, we're not. I mean, we got 4 of our top 7 players, most talented players, that aren't going to be in uniform tomorrow. So naturally, that's not the same team. So do we temper expectations? You know, I'm not sure I buy into that. But we also got to be a little bit realistic, knowing that, you know, it's when you have less margin for error, obviously there's a greater chance that something negative could happen, such as not winning a game. And so, but we're not going to make excuses to that, but that's the reality of it is. So you can't approach the next day like it's the end of the earth, because there was a pretty good chance that could have happened anyway. Now, if we had, you know, the Celtics personnel, and we go on the road, and you know, we go 1-5 on the road, and I can understand, but we don't have that right now, and certainly you can't hold the players accountable to a level that when the other team tries just as hard, and they have all their pieces, and they're already just as good, something bad could potentially happen. So you know, in order to win games that are against good teams, you got to play on that particular night, at that particular moment, and win that particular possession. And we just haven't been doing that here.